Hi everyone, Chaz916 here. Today I am doing the Expert Classes Survey. This survey covers revised class features for the Bard, the Ranger, and the Rogue, as well as revised spells, feats, subclasses, epic boons, and some of the rules. This is all for the OneDnD playtest. Okay, if you have any questions or suggestions, things like that, all are welcome. Just leave them in the comment section below. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, I'm going to go down, click Take Survey, agree, go to Next. Okay, would you like to rate the expert materials? Yes, I would. What was the first edition of D&D that you played? And basically played everything from first on. Actually, I played probably a little bit before that. Okay, moving on. Which of the following classes have you playtested? I playtested the Bard, Ranger, and Rogue. However, just so you guys know, I solo playtested these. I didn't have a group to playtest this time. Moving on. Create a Bard. Okay, let's go to my notes here. Let's see. Took better notes this time. Not perfect notes, but better. Okay, so I'm satisfied with okay. Alright, so in this section, the only thing I felt dissatisfied on was Jack of all trades. And basically because to me it doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't get a proficiency added to unknown skills, to basically all unknown skills, no matter how diverse your education. Okay, so moving on. How satisfied are you with the College of Lore subclass? I like everything about it except the name. So, overall, I would say I'm satisfied. I am very satisfied with the parts of it, of the basic class. Okay, so here it is, folks. Basically, in my eyes, all bards are lore intensive. I mean, lore is a part of the basic class. It's the focus of the basic class. To me, there isn't a college of lore. The whole class is lore. I think that the things that are put under the College of Lore, I would put under a bard guild. I don't think they really should be. The College of Lore to me is ambiguous. It's not named correctly. That's my only real complaint on it. Okay, not gonna rattle anymore. Let's keep going. Alright, now we're moving to Rangers. Very satisfied with creating and multitasking. That's it for me on the Hunters. My only complaint about Hunters. Okay, moving on. Hunter overall. Oh, okay, so that should be in the next one. I'm going to cut that, bring it down to here, paste it. Okay, so once again, Hunter overall, very satisfied. Hunter's Prey, liked it. Lore, not so much. Okay, so Hunter's Lore. Okay, so as I said a minute ago, and I'm going to say it again, for me, I'm dissatisfied with this one. because I believe that to me, knowing the weaknesses of opponent is more knowledge-based. Hunter's lore. To me, knowing the weakness of an opponent is more knowledge-based, and it should be gained as either a skill or from experience, not from a spell. The magical mark, the spell that marks the opponent, that is a good spell effect, and I like that part. Okay, so that's just my opinion. We'll move on from there. Multi-attack, satisfactory, superior defense, satisfactory. Now we'll go above satisfactory on that. Okay. Okay, now we're moving on to rogues. Creating a rogue. Good. Expertise. Sneak attack. HOLB. Okay, guys. I'm speaking about reliable talent. Sometimes I think that this would be a good rule for the game, or at least a good feat that everyone could have access to. I think it would make a good feat. Good subclass, Slippery Mind. You know, I know how they talk about it, but I gotta tell you, just because you're a thief does not mean you have a slippery mind. I think that's really more of a trained skill. Might make a better feat. Slippery mind might make a good feat. That's what I think, because I really don't think thieves should get that. It just doesn't make sense. Now, thief, to me. Okay, fear gained at 16. Oh, feet gained at 16. Okay, I'm good with those. Bad name. That's my only complaint on that one. Supreme Snake. Having problems naming snakes, huh? Okay. That's my only peeve on that one. Moving on. Do you use feats when playing? Yes, always. I love feats. Which of the feats have you play tested? And I gotta tell you guys, I only tested a limited number of these. Obviously, I've done ability score, actor, athlete, charger, and dual welder. I think was the other one we did. Those are the only, okay, athlete and charger. Okay. Did we do anything else? No, we didn't. Okay, so those are the only ones that I can really say much about. I was happy with them, all of them. Okay, so very satisfied with them. Okay, we got that one, that one. Charger was interesting. I have one complaint about Charger. I don't understand. Okay. Can be done with a hard head, or shoulder. That's all I'm going to say about it. I can see where some people think that maybe it is neat. I don't know. I watch too many Kung Fu movies, so I'm going to skip it from there. Okay. Let's start going through the rest of this now. Alrighty, so going to feats, yeah, I like durable, although we didn't get a chance to play test it. Okay, crossbow expert, I'm satisfied with most of these. Okay guys, under great weapon master, I said dissatisfied, and that's because under cleave, once you've already got the person down to 0 or below 0, it gives you, basically allows you to take an extra attack as a reaction. I think that that's overkill, unless you have like an evil alignment. Little comments that I've written. Okay, under charger. It requires martial arts weapons. I don't understand why. It can be done with a headbutt or shoulder. It's done in wrestling rings with the shoulder all the time. I don't understand why they have that requirement. I'm not in favor of requirements when not needed. Great weapon master, I'm dissatisfied because of the extra attack, or the extra attack that you get basically as a action or a reaction, however they put it. I just don't agree with it. When the person is down to 0, unless you're evil, I don't see why you would be still attacking. I really believe most, if not all, of the conjuration, adjuration, and divination spells should have the ritual designation. That's just my opinion. Those spells seem particularly well suited for rituals and have been done as rituals for as long as anybody has been around. Adjuration is protective spells. Protective rituals are a thing. Divinations are a small ritual unto themselves and have been for ages. I mean, they are a ritual and they take time to read and to give a suitable answer, and they should have a ritual designation. They work well that way. And conjurations, summoning spirits and things like that have been done as rituals for as long as I can remember. Okay, enough of the rant. It's time to move on. Okay, how satisfied were you overall with the spell list? I love it. I'm very satisfied with the simplification. Alright, so let me explain this. I like 3 spell lists because it simplifies spell lists. All of your spells are in just 3 lists. Makes it easier to work with, makes it easier to add to it, etc. But it has to be implemented well. Some of the classes and subclasses, in order to work properly, are going to need to have spells added to them that are appropriate for them. And if they are, this will work. If you can add spells to them from more than one list, that's even better. But to make it work, we are going to have to implement it properly. Okay, so let's move on. Alright, we're getting more into this now. Getting some good stuff here. Alright, we are over here. Okay, ability checks on primal spells. Ritual casting. I would like to see more of it. Search. Liked it. Okay, Just a name issue there. Short sword. Your proficiency and your spell bonus. So you're only gaining a few temporary hit points. For a 4th level spell, it really seems like you should get more. So I'm putting it down as weak. How satisfied are you with elements of the influence action as presented in this article? I love it. I think it's a very useful set of rules for interactions. And that's all there is to say about it. I just love it. Okay, moving on. How satisfied are you with the elements of the move as presented in the article? Okay, I was satisfied with all of these. I think they're good rules. They work. We're going to submit. Okay guys, that took me almost an hour. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully the edited version of this won't be an hour. I think it was a great survey. Lots of interesting stuff in this playtest. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.